So, you want to make some money on Facebook, right? But you need a clear plan that actually works? Well, that's exactly what this is, a starter kit, pulled straight from a super comprehensive guide by InfoGuide NG, all designed to get you earning fast. All right, let's just cut to the chase and ask the big question. Can all that time you spend scrolling on Facebook actually, pay the bills? And the answer is a big, fat yes. But you have to shift how you think about it. This isn't about getting lucky. It's all about strategy, and we're about to break that down. First things first, you've got to know your options. Making money on Facebook isn't some one-size-fits-all thing. It pretty much breaks down into two main paths, two totally different ways of using the platform to bring in some cash. So here are the two main lanes. On one side, you have the official monetization path. This is where you become a creator, and Facebook pays you directly for the content you make. On the other side, you've got selling and services. This is where you use Facebook as a super powerful tool for your own business. Now, if you're thinking about going that official creator route, these are going to be your main tools. You can earn money from ads that play in your videos, get virtual tips from your viewers with stars, or even create paid subscription groups. But, and this is a big but, to get access to all this, you have to meet Facebook's specific rules, like having enough followers and engagement. So how do you even start? Before you can even think about making money, you have to build a rock-solid foundation. These next steps, they're absolutely non-negotiable if you're serious about this. Okay, the very first super simple thing you need to do is switch your personal profile over to professional mode. This is what unlocks your dashboard, your analytics, and all the tools you're going to need to act like a real creator. Seriously, it takes less than a minute. But look, a professional profile is totally useless without this next part. Before a single dollar even comes into the picture, your absolute focus has to be on making high-quality, original content that builds a real engaged community. This is the engine that drives everything else. All right, so you get it. You have to make content, but what do you actually post? This next part is basically the playbook for making stuff that Facebook's algorithm actually wants to show to more people. Listen, you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. It's actually a super simple system you can use over and over. Spend some time finding what's already going viral, save those ideas, and then recreate them with your own unique spin. After that, just pay close attention to what your audience loves, and then just make more of that. And if there is only one thing you remember about growing on Facebook, please let it be this. The algorithm doesn't have a personal grudge against you, I promise. It just rewards consistency. Showing up one day and then vanishing for a week, that's the fastest way to kill all your momentum. Being consistent also means being smart about when you post. These rush hour windows are your absolute best bet. I mean, think about it. It just makes sense. You're catching people right when they wake up, on their lunch break, during their commute home, and right before they go to sleep. Posting at the right time is a huge advantage. Okay, so you've built your foundation, you're growing your audience, now for the part everybody's been waiting for, unlocking your earnings. Let's pull back the curtain on how you actually get approved to make money. You have to understand, monetization isn't something you just turn on. It's more like an exclusive, invitation-only club. You can't just flip a switch. You have to prove to Facebook that you're a creator worth investing in by being consistent, original, and following all their rules. But what happens when you do everything by the book and you still get that rejection notice? This is a huge point of frustration for so many creators. So let's tackle it head on. Why does this happen? It usually boils down to this. Facebook isn't just looking for someone who follows the rules. They're looking for someone who is credible. If your engagement looks fake, if your content isn't really original, or if you just haven't posted enough for them to trust you, you're going to get flagged. It's all about building a trustworthy presence. And hey, once you are approved and you start earning, just burn this number into your brain, $25. That is the magic minimum you have to hit before Facebook will even let you set up a payout account to get your hands on that money. Getting monetized is a huge win, but believe me, the work isn't over. Not by a long shot. In fact, a whole new challenge begins, staying monetized and protecting all of your hard work. And let me tell you why this is so important. The source guide shared the story, this total nightmare scenario, about a creator with 250,000 followers. His one and only admin account got disabled, and boom, just like that, almost $600 in pending payments were locked away. maybe forever. And the fix for this is so simple, but so many people just don't do it. Add a second trusted admin to your page. A friend, a family member, anyone you trust. Think of it as your insurance policy. If anything ever happens to your main account, you won't lose everything. Don't skip this. And finally, to protect your account, you have to be absolutely ruthless about what you post. Think of this as your do not post ever list. All of these things, sports highlights, videos with watermarks, news clips, are seen as unoriginal or copyrighted. Facebook's system is built to catch this stuff, so just don't risk it. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this final thought. Don't just chase the money. Focus on being creative. Your creativity really is a goldmine. If you keep feeding it with original ideas and authentic content, it will absolutely keep paying you in the long run.